appraisals. What are they and what role do they play in the loan process?
So the appraisal, the sole role of that is to certify the value of the property that you're purchasing.
Okay.
So what we're looking for is that the purchase price on the contract that you're paying for this property lines up with actually what it's worth. So that's a big factor. So the appraiser is going to go out, they're going to do an inspection, and so they're going to look at comparable sales in the area, similar neighborhood, size, all the same characteristics and features, come up with a value, justify the purchase price, and they're going to give us that number. If they put together a whole 26-page report, it's very detailed.
And what if that value that they give you happens to be lower than the purchase price?
There's a few things that can happen in that scenario. So if you've planned for this and maybe you've written in your contract that you'll pay the difference of a low appraisal, then you just come up with the extra money. Really, that's the solution there. But depending on how much you're putting down, say you're putting down 11%, the appraisal comes in a little bit low. And you have the option to not change your down payment. The loan to value just changes. So they go from say 11% down to 10% down. Really, that doesn't change much from my standpoint. If you're putting down 3%, say the minimum, and the appraisal comes in low, then you've got two options: come up with more money, the difference in the low appraisal, or go back to the negotiating table. That's where I hand the keys back to you, Max, and you get to renegotiate with the listing agent.
Excellent. All right, Nick, and regarding appraisals, outside of the price, what other things are they looking for, maybe in regards to the safety and condition of the home?
So yeah, what we're looking for on an appraisal is when it's returned to me, it is given a value and it says as is, which is great. That means there's no issues, but that's not always the case. So the other option, there's another box that can be checked that says subject to. And so that would be highlighting any health or safety issues. Say the home is in the middle of a remodel. That's a problem. That's going to hold us up. We'll need whatever the appraiser calls out to be finished prior to closing. So it could be typically it's going to be a safety issue. Say there's a hole in the roof. There's a missing balcony for a set of stairs, something like that. So it's health or safety issues. If the home is not habitable for some reason, they're not very common to be called out. Usually if you're purchasing a home, you're kind of aware, you've walked through it. If it's just falling apart, then there's potential that the appraiser is going to call something out. And so you're maybe kind of expecting that, but
more often than not, it's a smooth process?
Yes, yeah, more often than not, it's a smooth process.
As far as the home itself goes, the two things that always come up, they verify that there's carbon monoxide detectors in the home and that the hot water tank is strapped in case of an earthquake.
Those are big things. Also, floor coverings. So it can't be subfloor, just like exposed. It can't just be drywall. So things like that, but they're relatively common sense things. You want to make sure the home is finished.
Excellent.